All right, let's take a look at some of the free agent quarterbacks. When you look at this, these are the guys that you could bring in as a free agent, doesn't cost you anything. None of them really jump out. You look at it, it's Jameis Winston. Next to it is the age. So Jameis 28, Jacoby Brissett 29, Teddy Bridgewater 29, Marcus Mariota 28, Joe Flacco 37, and Mitchell Trubisky is 27. Baker is 26. He'll turn 27 in April. So similar ages. I'm looking at that list, and nobody's really jumping out. Nobody's like, man, let's bring him in. Your thoughts on just those are kind of the cream of the crop when you look at it, Hayden. What do you like any of them?
I mean, Jameis is really interesting. I love Jameis Winston. I think that, he was the number one pick for a reason. Yes, he throws a bunch of touchdowns. Yes, he throws a bunch of picks. I think that he's fascinating. Once he got his eye surgery, he looked to be a lot better as a quarterback with the Saints. I don't know if he'll be back there. I don't know what the situation is. Obviously, he's got the ACL going on. So I would be interested in that. The others, not so much. I mean, it is what it is. I think that, as a backup, somebody to push Baker, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if Jameis would be a guy that you bring into that situation. I have no idea. It'd be interesting.
All right. Yesterday we had a voicemail of Truth and Reason who said that they wanted the Browns to bring in Sam Darnold. We do have a viewer who responded to us via Twitter, and here is his response. Didn't like Darnold coming out of college. In fact, there is no one, capital no one, that is out there, a free agent quarterback to replace Mayfield with. Now we need a better option at backup QB. I agree pretty much with what First Anubis is saying as far as that goes. Winston, I'm kind of with you. I'm intrigued by him, but I don't know that it's necessarily an upgrade. I think there's some of the same issues with Baker. None of the free agent quarterbacks are making me say, boy, Andrew Berry's got to go out and get him.
No, especially Sam Darnold. I mean, Sam Darnold, no. I agree with that tweeter that, out of college was not impressed. It was not impressed with him, Josh Rosen. Lamar intrigued me, but not as much. And Josh Allen was, a guy that I loved. So him and Baker were at the top of my list. But yeah, I mean, I think everybody's right that it's hard. There's a reason they're free agents. If they were that good, they wouldn't be on the open market. I mean, you'd have an extension for them. So I think one of those guys could potentially be a good option to push Baker Mayfield or to kind of, be a backup in case there is another injury. But I agree that there's no free agent quarterback that I'm bringing in and I'm like, yes, that's going to be our guy. That's the guy going forward. There's a reason that they weren't extended. There's a reason that they all have kind of had, some of them not so bad careers at all, but, but they've never truly been, on the elite level to where they're getting big time extensions. So I still think there's a chance that Baker can earn that extension if he has a great season this season. And, we'll see how it goes from there.